Kelly Sutherland, TJ Luxmore, the referees, and along with the situation room, are reviewing that last play.
Well, look at how close this is. Dobish gets the glove up. No question the puck goes in his glove. Can you see it go over the line? Here's Kelly Sutherland to tell us.
Review.
Oh, they're still under review, so he's just explaining.
The play is under
You're working,
The play is under review to determine if the puck completely crossed the line on the last scoring opportunity by Buffalo.
I think the difficulty here,
this,
Chris, this is the best look. You look at the darkness. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Do you see the actual puck positioning? Remember the last round with Frederik Andersen, it never really went in the mesh of his glove. Can you see like even there, you don't see in the mesh the actual glove, and then it bounces out. Can you put 2 and 2 together here? Oh boy, it is in the back there. That's why it's taking so long.
Mesh.
You can see the puck. If you put those two together, this one might end up being a goal, and a very difficult one because of the black mesh of Dobish's catching glove.
I think Lindy Ruff felt that the Buffalo bench, when we were reading lips, he suggested it was in, and
well, even that look from the goal. Well, this one again. So you put 2 and 2 together. That you really can't see it there. Even from the crossbar camera, you can see how far that the glove did go in here. So a little bit of a difference. But now you're going, where exactly is that puck? I think the puck is flat and it's in. I don't think there's any question there. For a guy who, for Quinn, he hasn't scored in 11. This is the one that you put together. Watch where the glove is, and the puck is back in that middle of the glove. It's going to be a combination of about 3 different camera angles here. Obviously, the play on the ice was no goal because they didn't see it, right? And then the situation room always looks at these situations and says, okay, it's closer than you look, but you can tell how long it's taking.
once they're able to pinpoint where it was in the glove, it might become more conclusive.
You know, that front last one that we showed just shows in the actual glove where it ended up being, and now you put that in with almost, you can see the logo there as the bulge on the glove where the puck is. So you can understand why this takes, see right there, it's back in the glove. So there's no question that it wasn't on his palm, similar to if you watch the Carolina series, the Anderson play.
Jack Quinn's been waiting to score his first Stanley Cup playoff goal, and the wait has been at least 3.5 minutes.
Well, I think it wouldn't take as long if you had a glove like the other end. Look at Luukkonen. That white mesh makes a big difference. You'd be able to really see it. We've talked about that so often, about different goaltenders and what they like. I know it meshes with the equipment and the white sweater, but there's no question the darkness of Dobish's netting. Boy, it looks like it's right back there in the middle of the netting and then pops out.
So again, they were reviewing this throughout the commercial break, so we're over 6 minutes now.
Wow. Yeah, well, the importance of a call like this is not lost on the situation room as well. And if you just had this, I don't think you can really call it, okay? Can you see definitively over any white from where the goal line is? So they're trying to piece together and make definitively sure that the entire puck did make its way. There's no question the puck was its edge, and here finally we're going to get a call.
After review, the puck is in the goaltender's net, which is completely over, in the goaltender's glove, pardon me, which is completely over the goal line. This is a goal.
So Jack Quinn has the goal, and Buffalo has a 2-0 lead on a verdict that took some time, but it looks like they had enough visual evidence to make this call.
Wow, so now Marty St. Louis going, are we going to call goaltender interference? He's got the opportunity. Look at the stick get knocked out, and I think that's what Marty and company are looking at here. So we might have another delay here. Dobish doesn't like the call, frustrated with that. And I think what he's saying is, I might call goalie interference if you read. He's got 2 incidents. He says 2 players were in the crease, so he's calling for 2 different incidents at goalie tender interference.
Montreal is using a coach's challenge to determine if there was goaltender interference prior to the goal.
Watch the contact here by Helenas. Knocks the stick right out, and then Samuelson's in there too. You got 2 guys into the blue paint before that shot on the rebound came. Dobish able to make the first rebound, and I think it's Samuelson maybe who is going to be the more damaging one. You could read the lips of Marty St. Louis. He said there's 2 incidents. There's the first one on the shooter, and then Samuelson comes and gets his foot of his skate on the not allowing him to turn his body across. Dobish, boy, I know you hate the delay as a player. I know you do as a fan too, but what a big point in the game this suddenly is. Nobody puts Samuelson in. The question is, did Samuelson's contact become the problem? But even Helenas coming here, he knocks the blocker and the stick out of the hands of Dobish, and then Goalie follows up. You thought the last one took a while, Chris? This one might take a while, too.
The combination of these 2 reviews might be longer than the actual playing time so far.
And what a shame, too. I mean, the pace of this game was fantastic, as you would expect, but not surprising. You know, a bit of a risk, obviously. If you don't get this right, you're down by 2 and you give a power play.
That was a confident dash by Helenas, who we're told has a little bit of swagger for a kid that's only played 9 NHL games.
You know, his interviews this morning were showing much of that, weren't they, Chris? A confident guy that feels that he can play, feels that his experience in the American League playoffs will present its well here. You be the judge. Okay, is there any contact? Helenas, yes. Sanderson's in the blue paint, and that to me, I know it's on the opposite side, but watch Dobish as he tries to get back across. He can't because his stick is held.
You see a little tug there that... So we're within 10 minutes. Watch the little movement to the right by Dobish as he tries to go left and...
10 minutes without hockey, and I think Kelly Sutherland has taken his off.
Well, we've got our second verdict.
After the coach's challenge is determined there was goaltender interference.
There you go.
There was no goal.
Watch Lindy on this one. He will not be happy. With the delay, with how his team was going. Quinn looks flabbergasted after his first playoff goal is taken away.
So none of that ever happened.
Yeah, we got, 12 minutes now of just space that never really mattered. Oh, boy. I tell you, you think you see everything in a game. It's like you just scored a goal, right?
Yeah.
That's his reaction when his team puts one on the board. Well, the reaction equal to that, taking one off. What a start to this one.
What's Marty St. Louis said a few times, if you don't like the way things have started, rewrite your script, and
there you go.
We just got to rewrite.
Absolutely.